All right, guys, you're watching Better Relationships with Nick. I am going to share with you how to 10x your relationships, how to have increasingly more satisfying relationships, okay? And here's what I've really found. This was inspired by a few things that I've learned and a few things that I've just come across recently. Number one being, as far as relationships go, now this applies to any sort of interpersonal relationship, but this is specifically for romantic relationships, that men specifically find higher satisfaction when they feel very attracted to their wife, okay? When they have chosen a specific female that they want, okay? They want that person, okay? So they wanted that specific person, okay? Now, this is going to lead me into a quick story to give you guys some more context of what happens when that is not the case, okay? So I was downtown going to a concert, and we decided to stop at a bar and get some drinks. And there was a co-ed bachelor party there. And so we ended up kind of mingling with this co-ed bachelor party. And they're about to get married and stuff. And the guy is saying some questionable things, all right? And they were drinking, but basically he says to us, comes real close. He's like, guys, don't ever get married. I want to be single 364 days of the year. And he was like dead ass serious, okay? Which sucks for their relationship, but he views it that way probably because he didn't get the scenario or the person that he wanted. He just chose what was available, okay? What he could attain or what was available. Now, think about this for a second, okay? When you choose what's available, you're settling. You are settling for something that you don't actually want. You're not getting the life that you want or want to pursue. You are only getting what's available, okay? Now, when you only get what's available sometimes sucks, okay? So how do we fix this problem? How do we fix this problem, okay? So number one, it's just getting super, super clear about what exactly we want out of our relationships, okay? And I'm going to kind of walk you through how to do this real quick, just to get some mental clarity, okay? Because oftentimes we're bombarded with ideas that sound good, but deep down, maybe from like an ego perspective or from a flesh perspective or from a temporary gratification perspective, we want that thing, okay? And so we are confusing something that is temporarily gratifying with what we truly want deep down, with what we truly want deep down, okay? So how do we identify the difference between, let's just say, lust and love, or what I truly core desire, or versus what is tempting to me, okay? So temptations in life are things that are like, oh, this would be so easy. Oh, it's just available. It's not really what I want. It's just, I walked right into it. It's just available. It's like it's drawn me in. And it's like, yeah, I kind of want to give into that temptation, okay? So that is one aspect. We have the temptation aspect, but then we have what we truly want, what would really be satisfying, what kind of life would really be satisfying. And if we look at this from a financial standpoint real quick, there's this job, and dude, you're going to get paid so much more money. It's going to be amazing. And dude, they got a spot open. You can work there. You know what? As much overtime as you want. And you're tempted by the money, but when you get there, the job fucking sucks, okay? All right? You fell into the temptation versus the lower paying job, which was everything that you wanted. You're able to use your skills, you're able to grow, become the best version of yourself. It really, you're able to be creative, okay? Do you see the contrast that I'm drawing here? We have a temptation as far as a relationship goes, and a true, deep desire of our soul. Okay, those are the contrast. Okay, so how do we identify which is which? Okay, the best thing that I've found to be able to do this is dopamine detox. Okay, being able to do some sort of a dopamine detox, a fast, some sort of isolation where we're getting outside of our normal environment. Maybe going on a vacation, sitting by a lake by yourself, or even with some friends, sitting by just a campfire, turning off your phone for a couple days, stop playing video games, stop watching things on the internet. No sugar, no caffeine, no drugs, no alcohol, things like that. Okay, so what we're doing is when we're consuming a lot of dopamine, we're programming our brain to want more and more and more of that, nicotine, all of those things. So our brain's like, yes, I want this, gives me dopamine, I want this. Okay, so that is a temptation because it gives us dopamine, but it doesn't give us what our heart truly desires. So sometimes we have a very attractive person that gives us a lot of dopamine, but it's not what we truly want. We just think, damn, that's available, it's around me. That would give me a lot of dopamine, but if we pursue that, it pulls us away from what our heart truly desires. So getting to the core of what we truly want often comes via meditation or solitude, fasting. It is basically eliminating or retraining our body temporarily to forget all of these pleasures that it's consuming and just be present with itself. Okay, so just be present with itself. Okay, so once we are present with ourselves, we are able to think clearly. We have clarity. We're not being distracted by, oh man, this person's hot, oh, they have a lot of money, whatever it is. Okay, so now we are in a state of clarity and we can connect with what we truly want. Okay, so now that we've identified what we truly want, we got to go into step 2. Step 2 is oftentimes we settle for something. We settle for a relationship or an experience that is not what we truly want, but it's what we can get. It's what's available. Okay, and why do we settle for something like that? It's a belief issue. It is a belief issue, okay? So think about this. I know what I truly want, but I don't believe that I can get it, so I might as well just take this, okay? I won't be able to get what I truly want, so I might as well just take this, what's available. And oftentimes that's going to cause resentment, especially in relationships. Well, deep down, I know I really don't want that. But it's just, I can't get anything better. I don't know. They were just available. It was just easy. I just kind of fell into it. I got too much. I don't have time to go find the right person. I'll just take this, something like that. Okay. That kind of mindset where we are just taking what's available. All right. So that is a belief issue. Okay. And what the problem is that you deep down at your core, maybe it's due to insecurity, maybe it's due to past trauma, whatever it is, maybe it's a faith issue. You do not believe that you can have what you truly want. So you settle, okay? So number 1, we were distracted by something that was tempting. Number 2, we settled because we didn't believe we could have the thing that we truly wanted. We were clear on the thing that we truly wanted, but we didn't believe we could have it, okay? So how do we fix this? We just got to tell ourselves, hey, you know what? I can have that. Maybe you need to tell yourself stories about what other people achieved in life. Maybe you need to listen to people that said, I never thought I could have this life, and I just believed, and then things started lining up. Okay, so once we choose to believe, it's not even that I'm good enough. All we're doing is flipping a switch in our brain that says, you know what? I am open to this experience, okay? I am open to this experience. I'm open to this amount of money. It is possible. I'm open to this kind of relationship. I can have somebody that treats me well and I'm attracted to them. They share my faith and we get along and we're friends. Whatever it is, okay? So I have to believe that that is possible. I have to switch my fucking brain on via belief, okay? I have to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to choose to believe this, okay? Even if I barely even believe it, okay? So Christ says in the Bible, faith as big as a mustard seed, which basically means you either have faith or you don't, okay? There is no size difference, okay? So once we can go ahead and just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to choose to believe this. All we're doing is we're giving our brain permission, flipping a switch to say, okay, boom. Now I can start practicing selective attention. Okay, so now that I believe that it's possible, I can focus. Okay, how could this happen? Where is somebody that's like this? Okay, now my brain is going to start going in this track, and we're going to be able to start going down a path where it's like my brain is going to be scanning for that thing that I want, and eventually it's going to be there. Eventually we're going to find it. It may take some time, but we have to flip the switch on in our brain, and then give our brain permission to be able to say, you know what? This thing might just be possible for me. I wonder if it is possible for me. What if we just said, I wonder if it is possible that I could have a relationship like this? All right. Now our brain can practice selective attention. Now that we know it's there, now that we know it's available, now we can tell our brain, let's look for it. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find that thing that we want, okay? It's a game. Just play a game with yourself. Let's see if we can find that thing that we want, okay? So now I believe that it's available. Now I'm just out of curiosity. Let's see if this guy on YouTube, this random dude on YouTube in his car, in the grocery store parking lot on his lunch break, is telling me the truth, okay? Let's just do a little experiment. Could this really happen for me? And guys, your brain might find something. All I'm going to say is your brain might find something. And here's the thing, this circles back to my point, okay? Once you find what you truly want, once you get the thing that you truly want, you take care of it because you value it so much more. And when you take care of that person, they feel taken care of. And then they start reciprocating. And it all is from the fact that you got what you wanted. And then it's like, for me with my car, I got the car that I wanted. I got a nice car. When I had a shitty car, I didn't really take care of it. Now that I got the car that I wanted, my brain just takes care of it, okay? My brain just takes care of it. And it's like, I got to take care of this thing. This is the thing that I want. I sit in my car every day. I've had this car for like 3 years. Every day I sit in the car and I'm like, damn, I love this car. This car is awesome, okay? Same thing with your partner, okay? If you have that mindset that I want this thing, this is the thing that I want, I can go ahead and just be open to the experience. This is the thing that I want. I'm going to be open to the experience. Man, what if it could happen for me? All right? Let your brain find it. Let your subconscious find that thing. And then take good care of it when it comes, okay? This is going to 10x your relationships. Go out there and have better relationships. Have a wonderful day, guys.